Hello everyone, this is the Great Pumpkin speaking and welcome to this new episode of Let's Play Megaman X Common Mission. So last episode we've dealt with Dr. Psyche and had Cinnamon and Marino join us. So now what I did while we were off screen a little bit, whoops, wrong button, is that I added Cinnamon to the party so we can have a look at what she does. I also had Marino added to the party because why the heck not? So that is done. We can speak with a few people around here, among others Chief R. Zero. He's a Class S maverick hunter like X, right? It would really boost our morale if we could get somebody like that to join our resistance. X, you survive on the island, so I'm sure that he's still alive, out there fighting somewhere. Yeah, that's what Zero does. Anyhow, so you know what that means. That means it's time to look around and see what the word on the street is about our upcoming mission. Once that is done, we'll head over to the area A6, I believe, where Zero has been sighted. Spider. Zero? That's another famous maverick hunter. In my bounty hunting days, he would have been prime game, but now I'd prefer he'd join up with us. Yep. That's life. So, we've got Godil and Cinnamon here. Godil. This facility is pretty incredible, isn't it, X? Take that maintenance bed for example. If you can overlook the bad attitude, it does a great job of repairing LLE and sub-tanks, life energy of course. With facilities like these, we can really show our stuff. Cinnamon, oh X! I'll try my very best, please let me accompany you. Yeah, well that's what we're gonna try to do. Recover LE and sub-tanks, sure do. Good night then. Good morning, and good hunting. Well, that's been taken care of. Let's talk to the other peeps before we head over to town. We've got Massimo, Professor Godil, Cinnamon, and Marino. We're lucky to have found so many friends. I hope we can find Zero too. Oh, that's nice of you. Zero's my pal. Oh, Marino. Oh boy, resistance this, resistance that. I hope you get paid for overtime. But I do owe you one, and you saved Cinnamon. I'll agree to help you out, at least until I can repay you. That's good to know. One thing I didn't check though was force metal for Cinnamon. I'll have to check that. Anyhow, we'll have to stop by a shop, so... Ambush Squad Class 1 Soldier. Hahaha. How do you like me now? I'm a Class 1 Soldier, baby. Now I must be enough of a man for you, right? Ambush Squad Leader. That's amazing. You're more than meets the eye, but to tell you the truth, the other day I became leader of the Ambush Squad. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner. Aww. Isn't that nice? Kind of the weird thing about this sometimes romance thing they had going on with robots. They really can't really do much despite having human qualities, so you know, I don't know. What I before someone say, which I thought actually made sense, is that things would work differently for them, which makes sense. Anywho. So these guys. Espionage Team Class 1 Soldier. My squad spotted the red Reploid. And he is incredibly powerful. If our squad had engaged him, we would have been wiped out for sure. But he didn't show interest in us and just waltzed off. Yeah, that's what he does. Base Security Guard Leader. Red Reploid suddenly appeared in Giga City. But it's not clear whether he threatens the safety of the city or not. We're still observing the situation. Don't worry about him. He's my problem now. Hello. Governor's Precinct Nurse Reploid. Excuse me about this bed. Can it be repaired? Base Maintenance Worker. This bed is a resistance repair device. Keeping these things operable at all time is a very important job. My voice is starting to give out a little. I hope I'll be fine. Hopefully. At a backup room, Hall 8. Nothing this way. Looked like I didn't too. You know the fun thing about those dashes? May not seem like it, but I actually use that to actually sync my comments with and the sound with the actual video. I used to have a bit of problem with this series in my capture card, although I've switched it not to use the Skyrim presets, and that seems to be working pretty well for me. Intelligence Team Class 2 Soldier, Professor Godil is giving me advice on how to read code. It's really helped to speed up my work. Well, that's good to know, but that means you've got nothing for me, huh? Well, eventually we'll see the end of that subplot. What bothers me is that after we finished Central Tower, I actually didn't bother talking to those people. I hope we didn't miss too much. Probably didn't. You guys are probably bored out of your minds right now. Oh well. But you know, that's what RPGs are about. If you don't look all over and talk to everyone, well, what are you doing? I'm getting my money's worth. Ambush Squad Class 1 Soldier. I've been feeling better than ever since Cinnamon healed my wound. I owe Cinnamon so much for all her help. Nothing I could say would express my appreciation. Procurement Squad Member. Yo Axe, how's it going? The other day I had Cinnamon make me a force medal. She heals Reploids. She makes force metal. Is there anything Cinnamon can do? I can think of a few things. But then again, I'm difficult. Governor's Precinct Nurse Reploid. This one came home after receiving a terrible burn on duty. I'm not as skilled as Cinnamon, but I'll heal him just as well as I can. Flying Squad Class 4 Soldier. Ouch! I was injured in an enemy trap while out on a mission. That's what their nurse said. Oh well. Equipment Maintenance A. Weapon Crew Soldier. I'm glad you're making new friends. That helps our army grow as well. Resistant Citizen Supporter. You know what? Recently the rate at which weapons are used up has fallen. Do you think everybody's learning to use weapons more efficiently? If you ask me, we have you and your friends to thank for this. That's good to know. Equipment Maintenance B. Holy cow! I skipped out on work too much, and now it's piled sky high. There's no way out of this one. They're gonna realize what I was up to for sure. Hey you, lend me a hand, will ya? Yeah, you're on your own. And that's that other access tunnel, we're not interested in that. By the way, there are a few things that I haven't shown on screen. You remember the place where we actually started the game with the tunnels after X healed up? Well, there are a few Reploids over there that you can speak to, as well as a few rooms that are cut off. I figure at some point they're gonna unlock and will have some use for us. But I figure there's not much for you to learn. There was just a lady Reploid who was super motivated to guard them. That was pretty much it. Didn't see Massimo, so I'm assuming that still have to go up. Okay. Now we can take the bus. Too bad it doesn't have the herd-bound bus music. Yeah, we already know what you're saying, lady. That animation's kind of pointless, isn't it? Wonder if you could skip it with start or something. Yes, you can. Good. Now then. Got a few peeps around here. Returning Reploid Traveler. When I was on my trip, did I ever see something incredible? A red Reploid mowing down rebellion troops, and let me tell you, it was amazing. The red Reploid makes move, and before I knew what had happened, troops were dropping like flies. It was just about the coolest thing I've ever seen. Annoyed woman. This guy keeps going on and on about how great that Reploid is, but we all know that no such Reploid could possibly exist, don't you agree? I can spot a lie when I see one. He's just making up stories to make me interested in him. That's usually what they do. Boy witness, you know what? I met this really cool dude. He was super strong and real nice. Oh, that's nice. Did I see something or did I... No, I didn't. Just making sure. So this dude, weapon shop. Welcome to the weapon shop. Want to add something to your arsenal? Sure do. Ah, X-Buster Mark II. But I like my current weapon. Let's buy it anyway. King of Spades, King of Clubs. Could have the King of Spades if we end up using Spider at all. The Crash Hammer will probably help Massimo a bit. Beam Chakram will help out Marino. Metal Boxer will help Cinnamon. As for that one, well... Slime Missile, reduce speed, shield, armor, power. Reducing power actually could be helpful for Cinnamon. Had her with a virus weapon, but... Having my controls mixed up because I actually switched them, they were backwards. We can try them both out. We'll check how the X-Buster Mark II does, and afterward we'll see what we can do. Marino. The Beam Chakram, of course. Angel's Hand with the Metal Boxer. Instead of the Virus Missile, we're gonna use the Rust Missile. As for Force Metal... Health for starter could be really helpful. She doesn't have much and she'll have to stay up. Decoy could be helpful, at least for now. What does Exodus do? In the frontline unit equips, guarantees ability to flee. Well, that's nice, but I don't really need it. How about Marino? Does she have a few things? Fat Slicer. Okay, so close combat and shot dodge percentage increase. Interesting. Eagle Eye to increase hit ratio. I think that's a good thing for her, at least. You have armor and weapon energy, but that's too much. Power would be fun. Yeah, that should do. Item shop. Care for an item or two? Just tell me what you need. Well, that's nice of you. Got some of these. Some cooler could be helpful. Clear vision, cure all, reboot, and backup. Two of those would be really helpful, but I just don't have the money. General Merchant, I don't have any of the new fancy stuff, but we have an unrivaled selection. That Mega Fire and Mega Thunder could be helpful for Cinnamon. Let's buy 3 at least. We didn't have any Mega Water though. Teleport Staff Center. Yeah, we could use that to go get that Metail that I forgot about back in Godiel's laboratory. That's something that I'll probably do off screen. This is a Force Metal shop. Care to make a purchase? Sure do. Ah, that would be good. I'll have 2. Power plus 3, definitely. Full specs. I'll buy 2 more. I'm not hurting for money or anything. How about you, X? Speed. Don't really care about speed for you. If I'm being honest, My Z button for power up, I believe. Power plus 3, that'll be better. Eagle Eye, he doesn't really need that. So he can boost power pretty much completely. As for her... oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Ellie will help you get started. As for Massimo... Massimo could definitely use the power. Or accuracy, really. He does have a high immunity to force metal. That's surprising. Spider mostly fine. I equipped Berserk Protection earlier because I actually needed him to do, how can I say? Fight certain enemies that had a lot of Berserk. Some armor could be helpful. Hey boy, child with a dream. When I grow up, I'm going to be a maverick hunter. And you wanna know what else? I wanna be a strong brave reploid like you. Aw, that's so sweet. E-Square security guard. How long will it take to achieve peace? I can't stand this war any longer. That's too bad. Man making secret transmission. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, hang on a sec. X, do you need something? I'm in the middle of a secret transmission, so could you leave me alone, please? Not so secret, is it? Yeah, I don't want him to overhear this conversation. Let's discuss it later. Yeah, that's right, got it. Shifty. X, I'm a fan of Zero. Woman who dreams of Zero. Could you please get his autograph for me? It would be very special to me. Ah. Well, he's bound to have a few fangirls here and there. Third Street security guard. That girl Professor Godil brought with him is super cute. Wow! But I heard she has a force metal generator inside of her. I heard that Professor Godil came here the other day. They say he promised to cooperate with the Resistance. Force metal researcher. Force metal generators sure are convenient. All you need is FME and materials and you don't have to buy force metal. Old force metal can be used as material, so you should keep it handy rather than selling it. That's what I'm doing right now, I'm hoarding a bunch of stuff. FMG researcher. You think the force metal generator can build anything, don't you? Well, you're absolutely right. It can refine any force metal found in Giga City. However, you'll need material to refine force metal. Professor Godil calls the list of materials needed to refine a force metal a recipe. Can't believe I actually said that right. Hello. Resistance training. Alright, bring it on, bring it on. It's also I can be nursed by Cinnamon. This much is nothing. Trainee. Wow, officer, you sure are beautiful today. Like always, of course. I can tell that you're not one of those chicks who look harsh on the outside but has a real soft center. Oh, I can tell that you're one of those. Okay. So how about showing us your nice side and lighten our training regimen a bit? Oh, that's what you were going for. Trainee. I want to be strong like you, but this training is tough. At this rate, my body will break before I become strong. Superior Officer, starting today, you piles of scrap will begin a special training regimen. It ain't gonna be no picnic, because you'll be training to become the backbone of our forces. Well, that's good to know. Now we can go ahead and return to the base to actually head over to the next step. Did I? Is this gonna be faster? Not really. I went the wrong way. Those are the tunnels that I spoke about earlier. These doors all look the same to me. we're slowly getting places. Kinda forgot that I could skip. So there was something that we could use here. How can I help you? Call the deployment center. Call the deployment center? Sure. Okay, so check unit data. One has returned from Central Ruins. I'll tell you the result of this mission. Petrol Dock has made it back safely and did so well it went up 2 levels. D-Shark performed well enough to go up 1 level. And Sign Dropper managed to make it back but didn't do well enough to gain a level. Well, that's too bad. Absolutely fabulous results. Keep up the excellent work. Oh yeah, so those are things for that little, can I say, gallery that we have at places, as well as some stuff for, I think it's materials for Force Metal. Could be wrong though. We haven't finished everything here, didn't we? Big Monkey, D-Shark. I think this one was for Petrol Dog, wasn't it? Could also send a Prion. I think I'll send the Prion. But the Petrol Dog is so good. Ah, okay. Big Monkey is better than the D-Shark. And the Sindropper is all we got. So that should be good. I hope you get results. I'm confident about this deployment. So we're deploying them to Central Tower. We'll see what happens when we get back. So let's begin the mission. Teleport device destination set to Alphat Factory. Would you like to head to Alphat Factory? Sure do. The factory is mass-producing battle Reploids. This could be a tough fight. Be careful. Chapter 5, Maverick Hunters join forces. Uh-oh, PA system. Attention, intruder alert. Attention, intruder alert. Intruders has breached facility interior, strengthening security for all areas. Uh-oh, have we been spotted? No, it can't be. The timing is just too perfect. There must be somebody else in here causing the ruckus. Are the others who are fighting the rebellion army? At any rate, this spells troubles for us. The security is going to be tight. It could be a trap, but X's friend could also be waiting for us. There's no turning back. Let's go. And I'm afraid that's gonna be it for the time being. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, please leave a comment below. And that was the Great Pumpkin. You all have a pleasant time now. Bye bye!